Hey, good morning, everybody. Cafecito polla, cafecito polla, cafecito polla. I'm sleepy. I went to bed. I think I went to bed later than usual last night. Regardless, um, planet Earth is, or at least the United States, or well, where I live, there was a full moon tonight. Last night. That was from Sunday, September 7th to the 8th of Monday, the 8th. It promises renewed purpose. It promises almost like a rebirth, the ending of a cycle that took years. Now there's a chance to start fresh. And that's every day. You don't need a full moon to do that. So let's take the opportunity to start today with a morning reflection, shall we? Today is Monday, September 8th. Monday, September 8th. I'm going to turn the page. Thought for the day. Oh. Thought for the day. Another one of our mottos of AA is, but for the grace of God. Once we have fully accepted the program, we become humble about our achievement. We do not take too much credit for our sobriety. When we see another suffering alcoholic in the throes of alcoholism, we say to ourselves, but for the grace of God, there I go. But for the grace of God, there I go. We do not forget the kind of people we were. We remember those we left behind us. And we are grateful to the grace of God, which has given us another chance. Am I truly grateful for the grace of God? Oh, yeah. It's interesting how it says, but for the grace of God. I say that because it's already pointing out at some resistance, like moving past some resistance. It's saying that regardless of whatever I would want, regardless of whatever it is that I want to do in the moment, I will disregard everything. And assume that my higher power wants me to act and do the right thing, or that what's right in front of me in helping another alcoholic and helping another person, he's asking me to look at what I have in front of me, and regardless of whether I'm afraid or tired or feeling silly, I see a spot where I can be of help, and I go, but for the grace of God, here I go. How can I be of service? Meditation for the day. But first, a consciousness of God's presence as one who loves you makes all life different. The consciousness of God's love promotes the opening of your whole being to God. It brings wonderful relief from the cares and worries of our daily lives. Relief brings peace, and peace brings contentment. Try to walk in God's love. You will have that peace which passes all understanding and a contentment that no one can take from you. Feel sure of God's unfailing love and care for you and for all his children. There is freedom and serenity in those who walk in God's love, held safe in his loving care. The consciousness of God, the consciousness of God's love promotes the opening of a new being. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may walk in God's love. I pray that as I go, I may feel the spring of God's power in my steps and the joy of his love in my heart. I pray that as I go, I may feel the spirit. No, I pray that as I go, I may feel the spring of God's power in my steps. The spring of God's power in my steps. As if like I'm being carried or operated by a higher power. And that sounds kind of creepy. Yeah, sure. Like, oh, surrender yourself to like this holy being that's going to control your movement. No. Or actions. No. What I take from this is that, wait, what I take from this is not that I'm going to be a puppet for God or my higher power, but I'm going to let that higher power push me forward, inspire my actions. And I think that's what it means, to me at least, what it means when it says to walk in God's love. It's to walk in that world of opportunity that God can give us, that fresh take on life. It's been 29 days now. I mentioned earlier, a couple days before ago, that I think I'm going to continue doing this because I like this for me and whatnot. Today, I do have a renewed sense of purpose, or the interest of a renewed sense of purpose. I smoke a lot of weed. And because of that, I feel like I'm trapped in a hamster wheel. So last night I was just spending time with myself and thinking about all this. And I realized that that is just not what I want. I wrote a message to myself, even on a Google document, saying, like, Michael, you are on a loop. In a way, that that has been controlling my life. I've caught myself countless times saying, like, oh, I want to do that, but first, let me smoke some weed. Oh, I want to go there, but like, oh, yeah, let me just smoke some weed before. Yeah, I have, you know, the imposition of my will has taken me here. But this process of waking up every day, channeling or projecting or reflecting on the day ahead, I realized that this is what I want to do. You have This process has given me so much clarity. I've realized that I am responsible for many of my woes. And of course, it's not like the world is perfect and I was the problem. Yeah, I was part of the problem. um, this is a tough one because I do it all day. So today I ask God to give me the strength, to give me the willingness to not smoke. I remember myself before any of this. I want to give that person a chance. I want to give my best self a chance. God, I offer myself to thee to build with me and to do with me as thou wilt. Relieve me from the bondage of self that I may better do thy will. Show me what the next right step is. And in moments of confusion, allow me a moment of inspiration, an intuitive thought that will lead me back to you. Provide me, God, with the tools I need to overcome any obstacles. Allow me to relax. Allow me to take it easy. Allow me to be a vessel of your peace. Allow me to be a vessel of your love. Allow me to be of help to other alcoholics and people like me. God, grant me the serenity and grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change. Give us courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Thy will, not mine, be done. I love you. You matter. And I believe in you. Here's to us.